Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Mozgov in its center. Thompson with the bucket. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Cleveland on defense. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Curry after the basket by Timofey Mozgov. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Bogut. Back to Thompson. Hits the outside fadeaway.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Irving dishes to Love. Here's the screen. Feeds to LeBron. Kicks it to Mozgov. Irving passes to LeBron. Another shot. Mozgov's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Barnes with it. He's picked up by LeBron. That's good. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up. Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
And you know, with the Warriors, it goes beyond the stats. High character guys, tremendous culture. They had a lot of guys that could guard multiple positions and defend them well. That was a big reason they became champs.
Now here's Curry after the miss from Klay Thompson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Outside Irving. Buries it from three-point range.
And you just look at this Warriors roster, and there are a ton of defensive playmakers. That ability to switch everything and be fine is what made them so tough on the defensive side of the ball.
And here is Green, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Thompson with the bucket. Here's Shumpert. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Picked by Mozgov. They set the pick. Right side, Irving. 5 on the clock. Back to Shumpert for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 4. And here is Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Golden State moving the ball around. Offensive rebound. Bogut lays it up and banks it in.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. And, looking at Andrew Bogut, he's been one of the game's best centers. I mean, obviously injuries have saddled him a little bit over the years, but he's made it through 67 games each of the past 2 seasons.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And Thompson throws it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Well, going back to Bogut when he's healthy, he's a very difficult matchup for any opponent. Greg, one of the great rebounders and defenders certainly in this game now. He also, though, gives you points from the blocks and with timely putbacks.
You know, he's become an unsung hero in a sense. Not the flashy guy who entered the league, but more of a very talented lunch pail kind of guy who simply wants to do his part.
And Thompson sends it back. Barbosa kicks to Livingston. Passes to Spates. Iguodala with it. He's picked up by LeBron. From the arc. And Spates with the basket on the assist by Barbosa. Spates has got 5 now.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Shot's good. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter. And, of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his trip.
Putting all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And, Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
A ton of good looks for him, Greg, on offense, and it's quality shots they're getting.
Iguodala out there with Thompson. Then there's Maurice Spates. Then there's Livingston. And it's Barbosa in at the 2 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Irving attacking. Ball's knocked loose.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Spates dishes to Thompson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors.
And after an exceptional first 2 years in the league, Jason Thompson has really declined. He averaged 12 points and 8 boards over those first 2 seasons, but last year that plummeted all the way down to 6 and 6. So his arrow's definitely been pointing in the wrong direction.
Here is Livingston. He's covered by Irving, and he gets it to go. Livingston's got his first points in this one.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these 2 teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch. That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
Well, getting back to Thompson, as Greg was just talking about him, he is a big guy, durable, good interior defender. Clark, but he really struggles on the perimeter.
Yeah, you know, 20 years ago, his rugged style of inside play would have worked, but nowadays, his lack of a consistent shot and below average range are really counterproductive.
Shumpert with the steal. Here's the break. Tipped away. Jefferson passing to Shumpert. Back to Jefferson. Plenty of space. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Livingston kicks to Spates. Shot clock at 6. pulls it from the elbow. Rebound, Love. For Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Irving. It's deflected. Jefferson dishes to Love. Second chance shot, and Irving with the basket on the assist by Love. Irving's got 5 now.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the Cavaliers call time here. When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
The drive by Smith, and a wide open look for James. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Curry passes it to Bogut. Williams against Curry. Dishes to Green. He feeds it to Bogut. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Man, how about the dexterity for this big guy? I mean, he is really smooth around the basket.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest. And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
It's stolen.
I'd like to see him use a little clock here.
I agree with you. Milk the clock with this possession. That's what they've got to be doing.
LeBron against Barnes. The drive by James. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Cavaliers shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Thompson outside from deep 3-point range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
Well, Tristan.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith, and the first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. The largest lead for them during the period. And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's Irving in at the 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
I'm looking over there at Greg. He's enjoying every second of it,
Yes,
Clark.
he is. Me
Listen,
too.
the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level, was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
He dishes it to Bogut, and Thompson kicks to Bogut. Back to Thompson. The shot. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Curry dishes to Bogut. On the wing, Thompson. Guarded by Shumpert. Green kicks to Curry. Bogut the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving dishes to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. That's 12 points for Kevin Love.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Curry against Irving, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other All-Stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
The screen from Thompson. Williams kicks to Smith. Curry against Williams. Again, the Cavaliers score. Warriors trail by 5. Screen by Bogut. Curry kicks to Bogut. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
That's tipped. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Down low. And the dunk by LeBron.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
52 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry passes to Barnes. Thompson against Smith. The drive by Thompson.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Pick by Varejao. Williams kicks to LeBron. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 8 points for LeBron.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Teams changing it up here. Here is Livingston. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by Spates, nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Spates has got 8 points. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. Picked by Mozgov. Williams for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Barbosa. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off long. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Cleveland leading by 4. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Curry in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. Irving against Curry. Irving attacking. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Green with the block. Oh, wow.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Irving against Curry. Takes it from 10. Again, Irving missing.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Thompson right side to tie it up. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Love with the screen on Barnes. Knocked away. Fires from the wing. The shot's good from Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
And tired legs affect you at the defensive end first, and that's what we're seeing here.
You called it, Greg. As much offense as we saw early, we're seeing even more of it here late.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. Iman Shumpert has come in for Matthew Dellavedova. Bogut dishes to Curry. Mozgov with the block.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Left side, Love. Warriors with the rebound. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
Irving against Curry. Bogut at the elbow. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kev?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
LeBron drives in. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And how about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Irving. Curry against Irving. Curry passes to Green, and he dunks it down.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're leading by 4. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry from outside the arc. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now just a 1-point Cleveland lead. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're in front by 1. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. The drive by Shumpert. Misses from short range.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And stolen by Love. From downtown, shot is off. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And here's Cleveland. Nobody near Irving. And that one comes up a bit short. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
LeBron against Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Curry kicks to Thompson. A fader. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 1. 11 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. .11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. It's good!
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left in the fourth. Deflects the pass. Here's Green. Oh, no good. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
Yes, I'm here with Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's Kevin Love.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball. Over 60% reminds me of myself. If you're shooting over 60%, you're playing smart. You're being aggressive, and you're creating opportunities. What a spectacular performance.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just